So finally, I have got my hands on the demo. It has been a long wait because I never got the beta, nor was I invited to any capture event. So the demo is the first build that I've played, and literally I was super excited to just jump on, have a feel of the game with the new engine, and I'm going to give you guys sort of a rundown in this video of my sort of opinions and impressions on what's actually changed, the approach that I'm taking to games now, and letting you guys in on what I think is going to be very overpowered mechanical wise for Ultimate Team. So if you enjoyed, drop a like, that'd be fantastic. If you are new around here, subscribe, don't miss any content from me. FIFA 17 is going to be a busy time for my channel, so keep an eye out. And if you are needing Ultimate Team coins, head over to FIFAUltimateTeamCoins.com. there, hook you up, use the code Fuji, get yourself a discount. Or if you are wanting to actually stock up on game codes for FIFA point purchases when FIFA 17 is out, head over to G2A and use the code Fuji. But yeah, let's get straight into it. So in the background, guys, are just some of the goals that I scored, but the default difficulty was semi-professional, and as I continued and got a little bit better, it asked me to change up to professional, which I did. So yeah, all the goals, well, the majority of the goals are actually at professional difficulty. I'll switch it up once again tonight to world class, see how I get on, but I'm still, I wouldn't say I'm rusty, but I'm still sort of getting used to the new engine. But anyway, my first opinions and impressions, it's so goddamn smooth, really nice improvement there, and visually stunning. When you're in the match and the dynamic weather comes into play, where the sun comes out then goes behind the clouds, it is insane. Really nice contrast and feel for it. But what we want to know is, it's all well and good if it looks nice, how well does it play? So as we know on FIFA 16, if you were to receive the ball, it would feel very heavy and just sluggish. On FIFA 17, it's still slow. You don't actually get that sluggish feeling, just because the actual new engine has just brought a really nice smooth feel to the game, which I think is just an incredible improvement. One thing I will say though is the game speed itself, I wouldn't say it's necessarily changed, but on FIFA 17 you really do feel like you can beat players now. So if you're on the wing with say Ronaldo, Bale, or someone that's quite physical, if you catch it right and you flick that stick, you can really get a nice burst of acceleration and run round them. And even with skills as well, if you're someone that likes to do skills and you're good with them, you're going to be a good player on FIFA 17, because if you catch it right, like I said, you're going to be able to beat your man and just open it up. So if you're not good at skills, another way to open up the play is to use RB, Y, or R1 triangle. It's the threaded through pass, which is so goddamn overpowered. On semi-pro difficulty, my players would just, I couldn't even spot the runs that the game was picking out. That is how incredible these passes are. So when it comes to Ultimate Team, I think it's just going to be absolutely abused. And if you come up against someone who is impatient and they're bringing out their defenders and midfielders, they're going to open up gaps and you're going to be able to find those balls like really easily. So I actually like the fact that that's the case, because it's just going to open up games. It's going to really come down to who's scoring the most, and that's what Ultimate Team is all about. It's a fast-paced game mode, and it's fun. It's intended to be fun and just arcadey. Another thing that has been changed with the game is when you're running back to defend and just win back the ball, when you're running down the line and trying to get near someone, all you have to do is hold circle now, or hold B, which is a fantastic improvement. So you don't have to jam the actual button, so if you do win back the ball, you're not accidentally clearing it, which is very nice. But defending as a whole still feels a little bit dodgy. It's just difficult. It's going to take some time getting used to. In the midfield, what I'm actually struggling with is reading the play and winning back the ball, but I think that's just going to be different when it comes to online play, because where you can sort of run and actually like sort of cut the passing lane manually so it puts off your opponent, then you can sort of like pressurize him into a situation where he's not really that good getting sort of out of it. But the CPU, you can't really trick them. If you run in and actually like sort of mark a pass, they're just going to pass it to someone else. They're not stupid. So I think on Ultimate Team it's just going to be playing so much better, just in line online in general. So I really do like the changes there. When it comes to attacking, my advice is, if you're playing the demo, use skilled passes around the edge of the area. That just seems to throw the CPU off a little bit more and create space. So if you're struggling, that's just a nice little tip for you guys. But one thing that is really underpowered and I think needs patching is the short passes on this game. Just ridiculous. Like, they don't really have any power, but then if you're in a position where you're quite close to someone, you don't really want to be using the power pass because they're going to take a heavy touch. So I think that needs to be patched a little bit in my opinion. But when it comes to attacking as well, I think skilling, I'm going to have to sort of learn some new skill moves, because you know the quick cutting one where you would flick the stick diagonally down, like diagonally right or diagonally left, and it would do that like advanced McGeady spin. It would just be really snappy and sharp. They've kind of got rid of, well, they have got rid of that, and ball rolls as well aren't really as effective. They're still good, but you can't sort of double those up. Drag backs as well are all right, but yeah, they've tried to nerf that down, which is fantastic, because it did get a little bit ridiculous, everyone just spamming skill moves. But I really like the improvements. Also, shooting as well just feels so much more refined. You have a little bit more control over where you're placing the shots, the set pieces as well. The penalties are a little bit dodgy, but I'm starting to get sort of the hang of those. But I really do like it. I think just the only real criticism that I have right now is defending itself still is a little bit dodgy, and just the short passes are underpowered. But apart from that, the game feels good. And also another thing I wanted to add is when you're actually receiving the ball, I just want players to feel a little bit quicker. But I understand why they've done that. They just want to slow the game down, and I think it's more focused on passing and tiki-taka style of play. But I really do like the changes, and I think it's going in the right direction. Ultimate Team is going to be a real hit this year. So let me know in the comment section if you're intending to buy FIFA 17 now, because I know a few people are saying no, that is it, FIFA 16 sucks, never buying it again. But let me know your thoughts on the demo, because everybody is different, and yeah, that'd be awesome. So thanks ever so much for watching, guys. Drop a like if you've enjoyed, subscribe if you're new around here, and I will see you very soon with some more Ultimate Team content. Stay tuned to the channel, and I'll see you soon. Team out. Peace.